Goodness.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic of discussion. The Dallas Mavericks have fired Nico Harrison. He decided to make the worst trade in the history of life in the NBA. He traded Luka Doncic for a bag of rocks in Anthony Davis, who is always injured and is, of course, injured right now. And now it's been reported that Harrison was trying to get Anthony Davis to play on his strained calf, which typically leads to a torn Achilles. And he has been terminated. And he also picked up Clay Thompson, who was washed the fuck up. How bad was the trade of Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, despite the fact that the NBA rigged the NBA draft for the Mavericks to draft Cooper Flag?
That's Rudy.
Go ahead.
You trade a 25-year-old superstar sensation, like a global sensation, for an aging 31-year-old person who's made out of plastic glass. I don't know, not even plastic glass. Plastic is tough to break. Glass, just glass. And then also the guy who that you're also dependent on to be like your point guard and carry the team is not a dependable player in the league. He got dependable lately, but if you look at Kyrie Irving's career, he's not somebody you depend on for like to be a leader of your team. And he's also over 30. And you trade him to the Lakers.
Kyrie Irving, the glorified role player. Go ahead, sorry.
And Kyrie Irving's a glorified role player. And you trade him to the Lakers. That's the worst trade in history. And now everybody's coming back at Nico Harrison and owner Dumont is also, once he came into the game on Monday, now you're not having your first sellout in over 20 years or something like that, 25 years, whatnot. And you're hearing all the people fire Nico and you want to put the blame on him, so you get rid of him. But when he brought this up to you, unless you just are oblivious to anything that goes on in basketball, you thought that was a good idea. When Nico Harrison came to me with that decision, after we just went to a championship, Rudy, they didn't even give him a chance to lose the next year. You went to the championship. The 2 years before that, you went to a Western Conference Final, and you trade him to the Lakers, a top 3 player in the league. That's the worst decision I ever seen in my life. I haven't seen a worse trade in my life.
I concur.
I haven't seen a worse trade in my life.
I absolutely concur on that.
There's no words for it. I want to come over here and blow up on this topic, but it's just dumb. I'm dumbfounded for words right now because kid has to go on. Kid had to go into the damn press conference and be like, okay, yeah, I agree with that move, and we're fully supportive of Nico Harrison. No, that was dumb as hell. You trade a 25-year-old superstar, and then you say this is for the next 4 years. As a GM, you're not thinking about just the next couple of years. You're thinking about you don't want to put your team in a predicament where you're just for 2 years. You're thinking about 10 years. How do my team withstand the long run? How do we good now, but how also are we good coming up? And Nico Harrison didn't do that. He failed the organization. They had to get rid of him. And the owners, and he's a scapegoat because you had to sign up off it. If I came to you, Rudy, you the owner, and I said, hey, how about let's trade a top 3 player who's been in this organization, who made this organization, who after we lost Dirk Nowitzki because of old age, we fall into Luka Doncic because we traded him for Trae Young. We go to the finals in his 3rd or 4th, 5th year. I mean, we go to the Western Conference Finals. We go to the finals in his 6th, 7th year, and we're going to get rid of him. How would you look at it? Oh, by the way, let's trade him to the Lakers to pair up with LeBron, and let's get a 31-year-old player who's injury prone back. I can't hear you, Rudy. You're muted.
Some OnlyFans girl that says that LeBron and Bronny have been in her DMs.
You said Bronny?
Yeah, he's in her DMs. She's an OnlyFans chick.
So what? He's 20 years old.
That LeBron's in her DMs too.
He said that. She said that too.
Yeah.
She said both of them.
They sharing. The Eskimo brothers.
Oh man, I don't think LeBron is that dumb. You know, anybody who talked to is gonna try to blow it up.
So, have you seen pictures that they compare Luka in Dallas to Luka in LA? Like they said that, yeah, Luka's diet in Dallas was barbecue, and in LA it's a gym, it's a weight room. And you show Anthony Davis his body in LA, and now he's a fat fuck in Dallas. I know that those are generated or manipulated pictures, but I mean, Luka Doncic clearly has lost weight in LA.
Because of LeBron.
I'm sure that has something to do with it. He still doesn't look right in a Lakers uniform to me. Luka still don't look right in a Lakers uniform to me. It's like it just doesn't look right.
Look AI. It look
It
like
just
AI.
doesn't. Him in a Laker uniform does not look right to me. It's weird.
It look AI.
It's still like he's on the Lakers. Like I've never.
Rudy.
It is arguably the worst trade I've ever seen in my life. I can't remember a guy in his prime like this being traded. See, people will say, "Oh, well, LeBron got traded." No, he didn't get traded. He was signing as a free agent with Miami, and the way to make it work was to give some stuff back to Cleveland. And rather than lose him as a free agent, they got like Miami did Cleveland favors by giving up what they gave up to get LeBron, because they all had to do a certain amount of money or whatever it was, and D-Wade took the least amount so they could get these two guys in for more, and they had to save some cash to pay Udonis Haslem or what have you. But like you traded this dude who went to the finals last year.
You didn't even give him a chance not to to blow it this year.
I mean, you get mad at me. You can get mad at me for canceling my tickets for the Heat. Like I would have literally taken my tickets because they're not on paper, but I would have taken them, printed them on a computer, and just torn them shits up right in front of them. Like you just traded the best player, one of the best players in the world, for a guy who's broken, who when he plays is good, but is not anywhere near the level of Luka Doncic.
No.
I mean, Anthony, and now I hear the lunacy of people proposing a trade to bring Anthony Davis to Miami. Keep him where he's at. I don't want that guy anywhere near a Heat uniform. Like
if I'm getting him for Hero, because Hero's always hurt anyway, then okay, whatever.
And which I forgot, Nico Harrison never got another job in the NBA.
He's fine. He's getting paid. Got paid.
But he's only like 40, bro. Like what? This is like
go back to Nike. Be an agent, something like that. But how can you walk into the interview and say, I'm the one that traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers?
Oh, I'm gonna say my owner told me to.
Because I mean, I don't think that man just said, "Hey, we got to get rid of Nico. Like, got to get rid of Luka." Unless you're working with the Lakers, and now I don't know, man. Call the FBI again. I don't know, man. I'm ready to call the FBI about everything nowadays, man. I'm ready to call the FBI about anything. Because how the rich continue to get rich? You get Wilt Chamberlain, you get Shaq, you fall into Magic Johnson.
They traded Divac for
Kobe Bryant, and maybe that one you just got. That was just
There's a reason David Stern nixed the Chris Paul deal to the Lakers. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you're gonna get Chris Paul for Lamar Odom, and
it's ridiculous.
Trevor Ariza or some shit like that.
Come on.